want to go right now to an integral player in the health care debate back and forth and down the tax cut debate. Congressman Dave Brat, Republican of Virginia. He's a Freedom Caucus member, House Budget Committee member as well. Congressman, a lot of people seem to be fingering the Freedom Caucus for this whole meltdown. Yep. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, well, I feel it's normal turf, right? The mainstream media, who do they ever hold hostage? The liberals or the moderates? No, it's always the conservatives. And just to make it clear to everybody, we got to yes 50 times in a row on a repeal bill, right? So this new narrative that we can't get to yes, for the last 7 years, all my constituents are saying, Dave, because they don't get what's going on, what have you guys done for the past 6 or 7 years? And I'm telling them, we voted yes, yes, yes for repeal bill after repeal bill that ended in the 2015 repeal bill.
And you were all in agreement on a repeal effort that a Republican president would sign. Any regrets now that you did the replace measure, or were trying to at the same time? It's easy to play, and for me to play Monday morning quarterback, but you know.
No. Yeah, I think it's crucial we put them together. It's just there was a lot to do, and so we need to get back to the themes that put President Trump over the finish line, right? The forgotten man. We got to make sure prices come down for those folks. Under our bill, we were working on that till the last minute. President Trump was an awesome negotiator. He was making stuff happen.
It's done. It failed. I'm not blaming you exactly.
Well,
but
no,
I do want to ask about the tax cut thing, because that's where the next battle is being waged. And I talked to the House Ways and Means Chief Kevin Brady, who says, we're moving fast on this. We hope to get something out in the spring, hope to get it voted on in August. He kind of dismissed the talk that it would be retroactive. I don't know how you feel about that. But your counterpart, Mark Meadows, who runs the Freedom Caucus, says it need not necessarily be revenue neutral. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, we're in agreement with that. And the same thing. The tax package, it depends what's in it, right? And so we want, this is huge for the business community, for my small business guys back home, for everybody. We want to see a successful tax package go through. We'll be compromising, and I didn't want to go back to health care, but it's not over, right? Senator Mike Lee in the Senate and some folks are working on putting some stuff from Bucket 3 back into the bill itself to get us to a yes position. And if we can lower the cost and then drain the swamp, we don't want a federal program, right, that's running 1/6 of the economy. It's okay on the safety net side. That's okay. We'll take care of folks, and the federal part can help there. But we want to return the insurance market to the free market.
So you are still interested in pursuing the health care thing, even though the president seems to have indicated that he wants to move on. And if he does move on the health care thing, he wants to do it with Democrats and not so much depend on you guys. What do you think? Yeah,
no, we're going to be back at it. He's a pragmatist. He said it's going to collapse. It is going to collapse. Once those premiums come out again under Obamacare, the people have had it. Everybody knows what's going on, but we need to clean the swamp up here, return the power back home, and we don't want to replicate the financial crisis.
But the tax cut thing is on. You think you could get sweeping tax cuts still done, or at least written up in the spring and voted on in August?
Yeah, we have to. Absolutely.
All right. And for you, just to clarify, Congressman, they need not be revenue neutral at the get-go.
No, right. The Kennedy tax cuts and the Reagan tax cuts all resulted in 5% growth, real growth, versus the 1.5% growth we have right now.
So you could live with deficits maybe shorter term before the revenue starts coming in.
Yep, and we've had those. Larry Lindsey from Harvard has modeled the whole thing. 4% real growth, 8% wage growth for the average person back home.
But that's assuming a very big tax cut, not a mamby-pamby tax cut, right? So are you for getting all the rates down substantially, 7 rates to 3 rates, the top rate being 33%? You'd be for all of that?
Yeah, that's draining the swamp, right? Getting rid of all these special interests.
So anything less than that would be a disappointment to you?
No, I'm not going to go that far, because
I'm just trying to put words in your mouth. But go ahead.
No, I know. You're right. We want to negotiate for success. And so, like the insurance, we're in a death spiral right now because we've messed up the insurance market, right? So we want to get the insurance market back into the private sector so they can do insurance again. We took over banking and mortgages 10 years ago and had a housing sector collapse.
All right, so you're not giving up on that fight. But if you don't mind my constantly going on back to this tax thing, do you think that there'd been a move afoot to look at deductibility of state and local taxes? Still for that?
It's all going to be part of a package. That's going to be the trick, is we don't want to negotiate out in front on every single piece.
All right.
But basically, if you move all rates down across the board without exemptions and write-offs for the special, we can get there.